If you see that everything is inward, there is nothing outward, then naturally you will close your eyes. Even if you have not been initiated into anything, if you just remain with your eyes closed for long enough, you will see, after some time, the activity of the mind will start dying down. Initially it gets hyped up because it wants you to open your eyes, because mind cannot survive without some extra information. Every day it needs some little extra new gossip, otherwise it cannot thrive. So, if you simply remain with eyes closed for long enough, you will see the intellect will just lie low. It will be like your pet dog. Be there, we don't want to kill him, we need him. But we need him when we need him. When we don't want him, we want him to just shut up and sit there. We don't want him to be all the time yelping and barking endlessly. We want him to shut up and sit. When we need him, we want to let him go. Otherwise, we want him to lie low. And he will lie low. Once your intellect lies low, if you give it enough time, then the true intelligence begins to function. What you call as your intelligence and what you call as the source of creation are not different. Once that begins to function, you're naturally a blissful being, there is no other way to be. Once you're touched by the source of creation, once you stop playing your own games, from the petty information, from the gossip that you have gathered. What you call as information is just gossip. Some people, if you don't like the people who are gathering information, you call them gossipers, otherwise you call them social scientists. Isn't it? Isn't it so? So, this gossip that you have gathered, your intellect is thriving on it. If you keep your gossip aside, and if true intelligence begins to function, then you and the Creator are not different. Once this is so, being blissful is very normal. It is not something that you aspire for, it is not something that you long for. It is not something that you create, that is the way it is. Only when you're blissful by your own nature, then you are willing to drop into the abyss of nothingness. Then you're truly ready to go nowhere. When you're not blissful by your own nature, it is very natural for you to hanker, to go somewhere. You want to go north, south, east or crooked. Whichever way, you're still longing to go somewhere. You're not willing to drop into the abyss of nothingness. When you say, I'm seeking the boundless, you're talking about falling into nothingness. It is not a threat. Oh, is it a bottomless pit? Yes, it is. And a bottomless pit is not dangerous. Only a pit with a bottom is dangerous. If there is no bottom to the pit, what is the problem in jumping? You will be eternally suspended, unharmed, untouched by anything. If there is such a space which is bottomless, and if you fall into it, is there any danger? Is there any danger at all to you? Only if it has a bottom, you will go and get smashed. It is truly a bottomless pit. Bliss is a bottomless pit. Only when you fall into the bottomless pit are you truly blissful. Otherwise, you are constantly hankering, wanting to get somewhere, wanting to get somewhere. You cannot go anywhere. Wherever you go, whether you go north or south, still your experience of life, all of life is happening only within you. You go up or down, all your life is happening only within you. This is not a trap. This is the door.